get back. Okay, so here we are. Hi, it is Danielle and Steve Hodgins, and we just wanted to touch base with you today just to go over the huge thing that's about to roll out on Monday, and that is the 21-Day Fix Extreme. So hopefully you have already done, or at least have and know about the 21-Day Fix. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that. I apologize in advance. My voice is lost. If you find it, send it back because I don't know where the heck it is. Anyway, so hopefully you have some idea what the 21-Day Fix involves, but it has been game changing for Beachbody and coaches as a whole because it incorporated such a simple way to eat and to learn how to eat, and so that really changed everything for coaches. It's been huge. So if you've never done it, if you've never even seen it, it's a simple eating plan list of everything that you can have, containers that tell you how much of each category you get, protein, vegetables, so on and so forth. And so the 21-Day Fix Extreme is the extreme version of that. So if you didn't get a chance to listen to Autumn talk about it the other day, I just wanted to recap a little bit about that. So the base of it is the same. It has that same sort of nutrition, the same sort of containers. She obviously wouldn't break it all down because she didn't want to give away all the secrets. However, the level of intensity has been stepped up. So in both the workouts and in the nutrition plan. So the workouts have been intensified. There are weights in all of the workouts or resistance bands. She says that the 21-Day Fix Extreme is not for beginners. So if you're getting new customers now, or people coming to you now saying, I want to do something, but they've never worked out before, even whether it's the 21-Day Fix or not, if they have never done any sort of workout, then they would not want to start with the extreme because we don't want to set them up to fail. So they should have either done 21-Day Fix or P90X or Insanity, or have some baseline level of, some fitness baseline. Okay. Not that they have to be totally, way in shape, but they got to have been exercising at somewhat of a regular pace. Yeah. So, and then she says it's not for people who have a ton of weight to lose. So if someone is still, has a lot of weight to lose, they would probably want to stick with the 21-Day Fix and keep going with that until they're, closer to their goal, and then move up to the extreme. There is still a modifier in the extreme, but she's really modifying the impact. It's still super intense. So again, not for someone who has a ton of weight to lose, basically someone who's nearing the end, who wants to, plow through the last, 10, 20, who wants to really get shredded, who wants to take it to the extreme. And Autumn emphasizes that it is going to be a mindset because the nutrition plan is also extreme. There are no modifications. There are no treats. There is no wine. There is no chocolate. It is very cut and dried, she said over and over, very dialed in. So, and there's two versions of the eating plan. There's the 21-Day Fix Extreme eating plan, or there is the Countdown to Competition eating plan, which is what she does for 3 weeks before she takes the stage when she does fitness competitions. So if you have someone who's going for, that kind of bikini body, or, a male, fitness kind of body, then they might want to do the Countdown to Competition. She also says that there's a calendar in there so that you can incorporate both. And she'll tell you how to, incorporate both. I just wanted to show you, if you haven't really been following it, I just wanted to show you one of the pictures of some of the test group. These are coaches. You might know this is Doug Fitzgerald, the one on the bottom here. He's one of the founding coaches. This guy up here in the top left is Tara Carr's husband, Adam Carr. Tara Carr, she was a big coach. Well, she's a big deal because she was doing all of her coaching from Japan while her husband was stationed over there. But so anyway, so these are some of the test group results, 21 days, obviously very ripped up, just to show you that, you know, anything is possible. So there's that. They asked her what her favorite workout was. She legs are always her favorite workout, and she says this one is extremely brutal. So she's very excited that this one's going to be super hard and super brutal. She loved the leg workout. She also said the cardio one is quite extreme too, and she's very happy with it. She's really excited about the whole thing, obviously. But so this program, super appealing for people who've already done something and they're ready to move on to something else. Especially if they haven't done the 21-day fix and they really haven't dialed into that nutrition part yet, this will put them over the edge. If they've already done Insanity or P90X or whatever, any of the other ones, but didn't really nail the nutrition part, this will do that. Again, no cheats though. So just warn them ahead of time that if it's 21 days, and that's the beauty of it. That's what makes it so appealing. Very short term, you know, you think of Insanity or P90X, it's 90 days, you know, that's feels like a long time when you just get it and you're thinking 3 months out. So 21 days, you can do anything for 21 days, right? So that's what makes it so very appealing. They also said there's more actual recipes in this guidebook. So rather than just saying, you know, here you can have a poached egg and some, you know, kale or whatever, there's more actual recipes. So that's something that people are always looking for. You know, how many times have we Googled or Pinterested or, you know, whatever, 21-day fixed recipes to try to figure out how to incorporate those kind of things. So that's exciting too. I think that is it. Again, some things were added to the food list, so it's not exactly the same. So you can't say, well, I already have 21-day fix, I'm just going to keep doing that. It's again, it's slightly different. Slightly different. Some things were added, some things were taken away. You know, if you've done the 21-day fix, you know how they talked about eating from the top of the list, that those were the better choices. You know, like they put at the bottom of the carb section, for example, waffles or, you know, whole grain pancake or something like that. They were there. Obviously, that's not ideal, and you really wouldn't want to incorporate that every day. So those kind of things that were kind of like, you know, fluffy okays probably will not be there. So there's that. And do you have any questions about that?
You're talking so fast, I can't even get a word in.
Do you have any questions?
It's going to be extreme. I mean, I think I'm mostly impressed with the pictures of 21 days, what these people look like in 21 days. So it really is a mindset to eat what's given to you and to really work hard on those workouts. I mean, I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And you have to get, as a coach, I think you have to get pumped up for this, not only for it, but you've got to get other people on board with it. And like Danielle said, you know, if you have somebody that's already in shape and everything that wants to go this 21-day extreme, then that's fine. But if you got somebody that's beginning, then they need to do the 21-day fix first. So I think you just have to be the judge on that and who you're talking to, you know.
Obviously, as you're doing your form and you're forming your relationships, you know, as people are reaching out to you, I'll always ask, you know, as if it's people that you are very, you know, well, then you might know. But if it's somebody who's just kind of reaching out to you and you don't know that much about them, I always ask how they rate their level of fitness and their level of nutrition. You know, and some people are a little bit blind and they think that they are, you know, they eat pretty good. But they, well, you know, because we've been raised in this, you know, fat-free, sugar-free kind of world. And so, you know, or even Weight Watchers and those kind of things where there's a lot of, crap really still in the diet plan that you would not see in the 21-day fix because it's all completely natural. So you got to kind of really feel that out and just ask questions and get where they are. And, can they eat on somewhat of a schedule? Can they stick to just clean foods? And, what's their level of fitness? Do they exercise at least several times a week and to some sort of intensity? The workouts are still only 30 minutes. So the time factor should not be a problem.
But they're extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they're not used to working out, then they don't want this program yet.
Right.
Because I think the biggest thing with when we mention programs and the right programs to people, we don't want to put them into a program that all of a sudden they're going to fail at right off the bat. I mean, if you put somebody into the extreme and they're just like, oh, I just can't do this, then, we've not done our job right as a coach. I think we've got to guide them into the right direction.
Right. And obviously, one of the most rewarding things is when somebody nails it, when they succeed and they stay with it and really change their life. So important to get them in the right plan. And we've all maybe been guilty of getting someone in a plan that wasn't for them, a program that doesn't work for them. Luckily, everything can be returned, and then just keep working with them until you find what does work. But anyway, so we just want to kind of go over that 21-day fix extreme thing, just so you're ready to answer questions as it goes live. Chances are it will sell out right away. The 21-day fix sold out in like record time and continue to sell out 3 different times. They could not keep it stocked. So if you yourself want it, obviously get on right away and stalk the website as much as you can. I know we're busy. And, they'll usually give us a time to say after 9 a.m. Pacific. Usually everything is Pacific. And then sometimes things open a minute or two early in the store. So stalk it as much as you can. Just be ready to get it yourself if you want it, because chances are it will sell out. And we know that it's going to be on sale in February. It's going to be $140 too. I mean, that's so cheap. So especially for a brand new program right out of the gate. And this one being, as the expectations are very high. So that deal and just the expectations of it are going to make it huge. Plus, the 21-day fix now has been on QVC and on all the infomercials, so people are a lot more aware of it.
$140 challenge pack.
$140 challenge pack, of
Right.
course. Yes.
You didn't say challenge pack.
Well, sorry, I thought you'd read my mind. So, and that's another thing. They spend a gazillion dollars in infomercials.
A gazillion?
Yes, every day, gazillion dollars in infomercial advertising for you. So all you have to do is let people know that what they're seeing on TV is you, and that they can get from you. Once people realize that that's you, so when they see these commercials for T25 and Insanity Max and 21-day fix, make sure that the word is out there that they put that together. Like a lot of people hear the name Beachbody, they don't know what that means, but they know what insanity is. And if they know that you're that insanity coach or that 21-day fix coach, then they'll put it together and know to get it from you, instead of, you hear from your cousin at the next birthday party that they just ordered something from, Beachbody.
I mean, what better type of a business than they're doing all the complete marketing for us? I mean, on TV, advertising like that. Right. I mean, that's huge. I mean, you can go across any channel on the TV and you'll see Body Beast or Insanity or 21-day fix. So, I mean, that's awesome. But
then you just have to make the connection of, that program and what you coach is the same thing. Okay. All right. So enough about the 21-day fix extreme. If you do have any other questions, make sure that you're really familiar with the FAQ and the online office, because everything is there. So bring up the FAQ, type in, a couple keywords, and you'll generally find your answer. If not, ask your coach, or if we're your direct coach, obviously ask us. Ask on our Facebook page or the Team on Fire Facebook page. Lots of other people have the same questions, want to know the same things. So don't ever feel bad. Only feel bad if you don't ask. Okay.
And no question
is
a dumb question.
unless you don't ask it. That's
Well, then, yeah, then you're not allowed.
okay. So, one more thing she did say is that this will take a little bit more prep because they took away some of those niceties like the quick whole grain waffle, right? So you will probably have to prepare your food the day in advance. All right. So hopefully you already do that, and that'll be like no big deal for you. But just so you know. Okay, I think that's all I have on the 21-day Fix His Dream. Did want to touch base on a couple other things. One being the Team Cup, which we have like 10 people already signed up to go to town with. And all that really is doing what we already do, and that's sharing the products that we already use and what we know works, and getting people connected and obviously getting them to order. And every time someone orders either a challenge pack or one of the products on HD or Home Direct auto ship for 90 volume points, then you earn Success Club points for that. Also, as you sign up coaches who purchase those things, you earn Success Club points for that. And so with the Team Cup, they just tally all those points up as a team, and you can win prizes. You can win prizes individually and as your little team of 5, whomever you signed up with. And so it's just a fun way and get some extra swag, and you might keep it. You might give it away in little giveaways in your challenge groups or something like that. But it's fun to connect as a smaller group of 5 and just go for it. But either way, whether you're doing it on the Team Cup or you're doing it day in and day out as your own business that you run here, the key is just to be consistent in your own life of using the products and being a product of the products, showing that they work, and that they're not, it's not so hard to do it, that, you can do it, live in a normal life. And so be a product of the product, obviously invite, because you can do it day in and day out, but if nobody knows, or you never ask anyone to join you, nobody probably will. And then obviously personal development, whatever you decide is personal development for you. Obviously there's lots of great books, and the whole Success on Demand in our online offices back there, a lot of great books and audios. Whatever you find, something that's going to help develop yourself, your confidence. You're like, I'm doing the Smart Success right now with Chalene Johnson's program and the Courageous Confidence Club. Think about things that you need to be better at. It might be in consistency, it might be in being a leader, it might be whatever, and find something to read or to listen to. Audios are great, whatever, but do your personal development every day too. Okay.
Are you getting more confident?
I'm pretty confident. But one thing I did learn is that I'm an introvert.
You're
Most
an
people
introvert?
who would see me out in public might think that I'm an extrovert.
Am I an extrovert?
He's an extrovert, which means you like to be around people all the time. You
Yes.
like to be the center of attention. You don't like to be alone.
No.
I posted a post about it a few weeks ago. I'm an introvert. Not that I like to be alone, but I'm fine with being alone. Like, I'll run to the store alone. I don't even think twice about it. Where Steve would be like, doesn't anybody want to go with me?
Yeah, why do I want to go alone?
Right. And I don't even think about it. I just go, if something needs to be done, I just go. So anyway, so I've learned I'm an introvert. I'm an outgoing introvert. So you can be a little bit of both.
Yes.
One thing that we also did learn is that it's not cute to be shy when you're, an adult. It's cute when you're little. But
when you're 40 years old,
yeah, it's not
cute to be shy.
No.
Just go for it.
And so to use the excuse that, well, I just, I can't get a lot of people because I'm really shy. It's not cute anymore.
That's grade school.
So what it is that you're an introvert, and so you got to learn to overcome that, and how to, because what happens is people don't see you as shy. They see you as you don't want to talk to them, or you don't like them, or you're you're rude, or you're whatever, you're too good for them, or whatever the reason is. I catch myself, even like when I teach classes and stuff like that, I have to make a conscious effort to go talk to people, because it just doesn't come naturally to me like it does to him. I have to make an effort to step out and be like, oh, how are you?
Well, that means you should learn a little more from me.
Right. Yeah. So if you are shy, don't say that anymore, because you're not. You're maybe an introvert, and you just got to work on being more approachable and approaching people. So things like that, even personality traits that make you more, make you stronger in building this business that you're obviously here to build. Find some personal development. Obviously, I love Shalene Johnson. She knows what's going on. She knows how to do it. She knows how to get it done. She's done it. So that's why I obviously follow her stuff and love it. But anyway, so that's my personal development right now: Smart Success and Courageous Confidence Club. And then the last thing I want to talk about is we do want to roll out another coach training next month. It'll be online, and it'll be at your pace. Although there will be some guidelines, like this is how long it should take you, 30 days. You should do these steps every day. And obviously, if you want to be successful, you'll want to stay on top of that. But it's not going to be for everybody. Like if you really are just doing this more for a discount or as a hobby, like if somebody asks you about it, then you'll tell them about it. But otherwise, it's not that big of a deal to you. Then it's probably not something you want to get involved in. But if you really want to start making a difference and reaching more people, if you want to start making more of an income, if you want to advance in rank, obviously, you want to make diamond, you want to make $1,000 a week, then you want to start doing these trainings. So we'll put a little application out there to find out where you are and to see what kind of training would be best for you, and we'll get you rolling. One more thing. We have a lot of new coaches, some seasoned coaches. I was going to say old. I don't mean old. I mean seasoned. So a lot of different people at different levels. Yes, welcome. We're all new. We're all learning all the time. But be always looking for more information. Whenever you have free time, listen to old calls. Go in your online office. Listen to old Monday wake-up calls. Now they're the national wake-up calls. Go to platinumpresenters.com. Listen to the old team calls, Team on Fire calls. Be constantly looking for new information, and don't get too stuck on the program that got you hooked. I mean, obviously that's part of your story. Part of my story is Turbo. I would not be here if it was not for Turbo Jam. Chances are you would not be here, because we never would have joined as a coach had it not been for Turbo Jam. So that's part of my story. And I would just want everybody to just love Turbo as much as I do, but not everybody does. So that being said, make sure that you're looking through, you don't have to get every product or every program and be a professional on every program. I will be the first to say I'm not a huge fan of the Insanity line of workouts. They are fantastic, but it's just not my love, but read about them. Go into your online office, look at the program guides. The challenge group guides are all out there, so that you know how to help people and how to best direct them. Not everybody's going to love what you love. Not everybody's going to be a 21-day fixer. Not everybody's going to be an Insaniac. Not everybody's going to be a turbo freak, right? So, just get a little familiar with all of them, so you best know how to help other people. And if you have questions, please ask. The only silly question is the one that you didn't ask, right? So, that is really all we have. I didn't really want to keep it that long. Sorry, we had to keep bouncing around on web links here. Hopefully it'll go smoother as we keep going. We'd like to get together monthly.
What about weekly?
Well, that's kind of a lot, and I'll be on here. I'll do it every Wednesday night. And if you want to hop on, you can. If not, maybe I'll just record something and put it out there. But I don't want to overload you and feel like, oh my goodness, we have something else to do. Like, this job should bring you freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And that's one of the beauties of this career or whatever. So we don't want to, bog you down with stuff. So anyway.
But maybe if people have questions, you can contact Danielle and let her know the questions, and then maybe we can throw something up weekly.
We could do like, mailbag. This is what we got in the mailbag this weekend. We'd like to talk to you a little bit about it.
Maybe we could start our own YouTube channel.
Maybe not. He always has all these crazy ideas. And then you always have to think, how does that fit in line with my goals? It doesn't. So it doesn't. So we're not going to do that, right?
Yeah, it's for our coaches, though.
Right. But not start our own. We have our own YouTube channel. Okay. Well, here we are. Wrapping up January, guess last Wednesday of the month. So get on out there. Wednesday of the weekend. So finish any follow-up. Today would be the last day that you can advance and rank for if you're going for Emeralds to join the customer lead program next month. Make your goal always to earn Success Club every month, because so much revolves around that. So much success, because when you're doing that on a regular basis, you're obviously reaching people, and then you're getting new success. You're getting the Success Club leads above just the regular customer leads. So those are Shakeology and Challenge Pack customers,
and you're seeing your
assigned
income
to you. Yes, your income will continually
if you're
grow.
making Success Club 5 or 10, you're going to see your income grow.
Right, 5 would mean 5 challenge packs. That's that's like $250. It's 5 times 5, yeah, 250. That's $250. So I don't know. You decide what you want to earn, and you go from there. But Success Club 5 should be your minimum goal. Obviously, you want to get to Emerald so you can get on that customer lead program. I mean, that's pivotal. And that's it. And then just keep doing it. Repeat, right? But take care of you. Keep yourself in check. Obviously, be a product of the product, okay? And feel free to reach out to us anytime. Well, not in the middle of the night when we're sleeping, but I mean, you can message us, but we probably won't get back to you till the morning.
Right.
Okay.
Because I need my beauties.
Right. So,
Not
and
as
it's
much as
almost
you need.
past his bedtime now, so better get on there. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up and call it a night. And there's my ears. Okay. So there. If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks for taking a few minutes or however long it was and chatting with us. All right, let's get together again soon.
See ya.
Bye.